during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Great to be with you. Thanks for tuning in today. Weather's changing around here in Florida, Tampa specifically. The heat will be here soon, but it's pretty nice now. Hope it's nice where you are and things are thawing out, moving into spring sooner here than later. I don't know what the official start date is, but nice change in weather. Very nice. It is great to be with you, always. And always something on the menu, and we make it fresh. No processed programming here. No artificial flavorings, fillers, chemicals that you can't pronounce, although those do come up. But they don't constitute the character and the DNA of this show. Stephen is here. He changed his ball cap. He's got an official red hat on. Which one is that one now? Oh, that's a Bucks hat. Gary's here without his hat, got his head though. And I hope you boys are doing good. Everybody's in good shape, I think. Stephen looks to be all right to me, nice and fresh. Gary's good. He had a nice weekend. And a lot going on. And who do you have on who did you show for today? See if it comports with mine.
I had Lisa Kilgour.
Yeah, good. Very nice. So, I had an email from a listener. I'll give you his first name, Bruce. I'm going to answer it on air here in a bit, in the opening of today, probably in the next segment. He asked about hydrogen water. If any of you, anybody out there listening or watching the show today, coast to coast, has used hydrogen water, I'd like to hear from you.
You can reach us at 877-897-8255, or you can chime in on the Facebook at Let's Talk Nutrition, one word. You can also get us on Twitter at Dr. Garko. That's one word also.
Yep. We like it. Connect. It's about connecting. I want to share with you, I got to do this in an optimistic way. I don't want to be dark about this. All right. People who have been diagnosed with cancer are typically told you need to fight this battle. And this metaphor of war and battles, fighting the battle, fighting the war, that metaphor is replete in accounts, individuals' accounts of their battle with cancer. Okay? That metaphor, I suppose, has appeal and is appropriate. Many have said to me, you got to engage the battle. You have to fight this battle. You can win this. People have said to me, you can win this war. So that was on my mind, that metaphor. And so I started to look around to see how people talked about that battle or that war. Here's something I didn't find and occurred to me about it, and I will write about it. It will be included in my narrative. Cancer is conscription. You are drafted. When you're conscripted into the Army or to the military services, one or whatever one, you didn't volunteer. Cancer is conscription. It is forced upon you. And it's interesting to think of it that way. Yes, it's a battle, but it's one into which you were conscripted. You didn't ask to be in it. Moreover, there's no boot camp to prepare you. It's one thing to be drafted, be conscripted, and then they send you off and they put you into boot camp to prepare you for battle. With cancer or any chronic life-threatening disease, there is no boot camp. When the oncologist or your doctor, whomever it is, sits in front of you one day and tells you that you have a life-threatening disease, the battle begins right then. There is no boot camp. There is no preparation. There is no warm-up. There is no insight. Think about that. And most people aren't prepared for the battle, either psychologically, physiologically, or sometimes even economically, relationally. And it can be devastating. I know you're following me on this. You grasp where I'm headed with this, right? So on October 5th at 5 o'clock, when Dr. Fink looked at me and said, I think you have cancer, I was automatically conscripted into a war and a battle that I didn't want. But I was now in it, like it or not. And when you think about the stress response, you have three choices: flee, fight, or freeze. I'm trying to give people a way to conceptualize what this is about when you are fighting for your life. People need to know what that is about. It's important. Why? Because sooner or later, most people are going to be confronted with that very moment. If you don't die of an accident, it's going to be some disease process or processes that are going to threaten your life. And the more prepared and informed you are about that, the better off you're going to be. I do subscribe to Bertrand Russell's idea. I would rather be mad with the truth than sane with lies. Close quote. I've said that a million times. You get conscripted. You're drafted into the battle. No preparation, no boot camp, nada. And it throws people off. And this is where a good doctor comes into play. You're walking along one day in your life and and everything is nice and homeostatic. Then boom goes the dynamite. And I've often said, and it's not anybody's fault. There's no blame here when I say that most people aren't. I wasn't prepared for that moment. Are you kidding me? I was in perfect health, I thought. I didn't know I had a virus lingering latently in my neck for decades. I had no clue. And admittedly, I was not prepared. And I share that with you so that others you can take it for what it's worth. Come back, I'll tell you a little bit more about that metaphor. Think of cancer as being conscripted into the battle. And you can fight, flee, or freeze. That's the stress response. And believe you me, when people say, no, you can win this battle, you can win this war, and you shake your head, yeah, in the back of your mind, you're wondering. You know what you're wondering. You are listening to Let's Talk Nutrition. I'll tell you how to confront that conscription in an optimistic, positive way.
It's no secret that as we age, our bodies go through a lot of changes. Most people believe aches and pains are an inevitable part of the aging process, but it doesn't have to be. You can do something about it. Collagen is the major component of connective tissue in the body and is the foundation of ligaments, tendons, cartilage, and bones. After age 25, natural collagen production typically slows at a rate of about 1.5% per year. Fast forward to age 50 and your body could be producing 35% less collagen, possibly resulting in weakened connective tissue and bones. Collagen Joint Complex by NeoCell is an all-natural, complete joint formula that contains collagen, glucosamine, chondroitin, and hyaluronic acid, which are the 4 key nutrients needed to support the health of our joints. To learn more about NeoCell's full line of joint support, beauty, and anti-aging products, visit neocell.com or visit your favorite local health food store nationwide.
Is getting a good night's sleep a challenge? Fortunately, there's a superior fast-acting sleep formula called Tranquil Sleep from Natural Factors. This non-habit-forming supplement contains a unique combination of melatonin, 5-HTP, and L-theanine, which works in harmony with your body's natural sleep hormones. Tranquil Sleep can help you fall asleep, stay asleep, sleep sounder, and wake up refreshed, all without feeling drowsy in the morning. The key benefit comes from increasing the time spent in the deeper stages of sleep. It's only in these deeper levels of sleep that we truly experience the rejuvenation, regeneration, and recuperation that sleep provides. Even if you think you get a good night's sleep, give Tranquil Sleep a try. You might be surprised with how much better you've slept by waking up with more energy and enthusiasm to start your day. Learn more at naturalfactors.com.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted best independent chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Feeling tired after your meal? Occasional gas, bloating, or indigestion at inopportune times? You may have an enzyme deficiency. Did you know that many common digestive discomforts can be caused by poor digestion? When food isn't completely digested, it begins to ferment in the digestive tract, which may cause uncomfortable symptoms. Digest Gold, America's #1 selling enzyme product, offers unparalleled support for your digestive needs. It contains exclusive blends of enzymes optimized to be 3 times stronger and work more than 6 times faster than other leading digestive supplements. With just 1 capsule per meal, Digest Gold offers support to break down carbohydrates, fats, fiber, and protein. Enzymedica products are all natural, vegetarian, contain absolutely no fillers, and are vegan and kosher when possible. You'll find Digest Gold and other Enzymedica products at fine health food stores near you. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Alga Life, Algae for Life, CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. NeoCell, the true science of collagen. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition, wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show, and whatever you may be doing. You know, you have to find a way to be optimistic even when it's tough. Anybody can do it when it's easy. It's easy when it's easy, right? You have to know how to step up and be optimistic when you're confronted with major challenges. That's when it counts. And in the opening today, I'm talking about cancer as conscription, because the war metaphor is used often in the world of cancer. When I look at the literature on cancer, that war metaphor is everywhere. The healthcare professionals use it, cancer patients use it. I've used it myself as a cancer patient. And I started thinking about that war metaphor over the weekend, because I'm taking notes, and if I get the time, I'll write and I'll put it out there. But I wanted to share it with you because I think it's useful, and it might give you some ideas about maybe what you may need to do or can help somebody else in the future. Cancer is conscription. You don't ask to be brought into this battle to fight some war. You're conscripted into it, whether you like it or not. Moreover, there's no boot camp for it, man. There are no courses that you get in high school or anywhere else, somewhere in your life to say, we're going to get you ready to fight some death, related kind of disease, cancer or otherwise. We don't do that. Maybe we should. I don't know. That's a topic for another day. And the enemy is not miles away or a few hundred yards away. The enemy is within you. Physically, psycho-emotionally, spiritually, and it's a formidable enemy. It's formidable. It does not have rules. It doesn't have Geneva Convention rules. It will waterboard you. It will do anything it can to take you out. Period. Further, you're confronted with three choices, it seems to me, and they ironically fit into the stress response theme. The stress response is an innate response. When that stress response is kicked in, and believe you me, when an oncologist is looking you dead in the eye and says you have cancer, if that's not a stress, if the stress response isn't invoked at that moment, you are a special human being. And three things could happen. You'll either fight, you'll flee, or you'll freeze. The only option that has any kind of good outcome is to fight. Hence the battle, hence the war. Question is, how do you fight that battle? I am telling you, there are more. Walk into any online bookstore, walk into Barnes & Noble brick and mortar store, you will find enough books, self-help books and medical books and popular commentary on that battle. And everybody has to confront that battle on their own terms, in their own way. And you have to sort of figure it out. And I'm going to tell you, those of you who are listening or watching that have been in this war, fighting these battles, know exactly what I'm talking about. A lot of people are going to give you a lot of advice. But at the end of the day, you got to do it the way you know how to do it. I'm quiet, not on air about it, but Gary will tell you, he has spent time with me outside of the studio. I'm quiet. I'm not gun-ho, gun-ho, gun-ho. It's sort of a quiet resolve. And when I talked to him about it, like on Saturday when he happened to be with me on Saturday, we were together. He was helping me with some projects. I mentioned things to him.
Oh yeah. You know what I can't figure out, we were doing our thing Saturday, is people that don't get second opinions. I couldn't figure it out. Everything you've gone through and everything that your people are going to go through, they don't get second opinions. And
I did. And I went to one of the best places on the planet to get that second opinion. Right?
You did.
And I won't mention who it is. It's famous. But I stuck with my original team. And you had, your nephew
is in surgery right now as we speak.
As we speak. For the same kind of cancer I have. He's a young man. He got infected with the virus too.
32 years old.
He's 32 years old, and what they did to him to save his life is unbelievable. But everybody fights it their own way. And with you, when I talk with you about it, soft-spoken, I'm not gun-ho, gun-ho. I'm going to win this battle, Gary. I'm going to fight. You've never heard me do that, have you?
No.
It's quiet. I do it quietly. Not on the air. When I'm on the air, I have a responsibility to try to inspire, to persuade, to get the person's attention.
And you're more question seeking when we're together than you are.
I'm always asking questions. Hell, I don't know all the answers.
Well, when I left, call him up and see what he's going through. It was one of those things.
Right. I asked because I was experiencing something, and I said, "Did your nephew experience this?" We called him up. I tried to find out more. There's no shame in asking questions.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering. You're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace, for healthy sleep naturally.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition, wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show, and whatever you may be doing. Lisa Kilgour, educator for Flora, is my guest today. Lisa's been on before, and we enjoy having her on. And often what I do with guests, I involve them in something that I've talked about in the opening of the show. When I first started this show many years ago, I would tell the guests what I would be doing. I don't do that anymore because I found that they were giving me canned responses, and I don't want that. What I want is a spontaneous, authentic, genuine response. I like it that way. Now, the show is highly produced. I produce it. I have 2 producers here in studio. I'm the other producer. I produce the content and host it. So this show is very organized and produced. But I leave that element open because I want guests to be genuine, authentic, and honest, and not give me marketing answers, canned responses, and so on. It's more entertaining that way, and it's better that way, in my opinion. So I will involve the guest in things that I'm talking about or I've alluded to. Lisa Kilgour, as I said, is an educator for Flora. Nice company. I'm using one of their products every day. In fact, in this Starbucks cup right here is some green tea that I made, and I mixed in fluorescence, which is a tea, and I'm detoxing my liver and have been since going through chemo and radiation. Lisa, welcome back. I like that last name, Kilgour. That's a strong name.
Thank you. Thanks for having me again.
How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Doing all right. Where are you today?
I'm in the Okanagan Valley in British Columbia.
Nice up there,
Canada.
man.
It is very nice up here.
Let me ask you. We haven't talked about this, so you don't know. I don't know what you're going to say to me, but I'll take a chance. What do you think of hydrogen water? Do you know much about it? Have you ever used it? You have a particular take on it?
I haven't used it myself, and I don't have a take on it yet. It's something that it's kind of on the periphery. It's something I've seen around. I worked in integrative cancer care for a few years, so there's a bit of conversations in there, but I honestly don't have a strong opinion on it, which is really rare for me. I usually am very opinionated.
We went to PubMed, of course, which is the U.S. National Library of Medicine's database, and there are serious studies looking at supplementation of hydrogen-rich water to improve free radical battle that people wage, to improve lipid and glucose metabolism. So there's some serious science involving it. Oxidative stress, of course, is a big theme in the world of traditional medicine and alternative or integrative medicine, oxidative stress. And I see that hydrogen water becomes highly implicated in those conversations because they say that it will help fight the free radicals because it functions at on that level, which is kind of interesting, right?
Absolutely, and I like that it's being studied because that's kind of what I was waiting for. I want to make sure that this is something that's safe, because we don't know once something's digested what's actually happening, because the advertisement might say it'll get in your bloodstream and fight oxidative stress, but is that actually happening? And I like that that studies are showing that it can be beneficial.
So here's a study entitled, here's the title of it: Effectiveness of Hydrogen-Rich Water on Antioxidant Status of Subjects with Potential Metabolic Syndrome, an open-label pilot study. This was done in 2010, and it was published in the Journal of Clinical Biochemical Nutrition. Serious, I mean, it's a piece of science. It's an open-label study now. It's not a double-blind, placebo-controlled trial, but nevertheless, they found it to be effective in, moderating. The subjects demonstrated an 8% increase in high-density lipoprotein cholesterol. That went up, which is good. A 13% decrease in total cholesterol. That went down. That's good. Drinking hydrogen-rich water, they said, represents a potentially novel therapeutic and preventive strategy for metabolic syndrome. How about that?
And it's just something simple. But if it's something that's easy for people to do, and it seems like, at least in the small study, it could be really effective. I'm looking at it as well, and it's showing that increases the really spectacular antioxidant enzyme superoxide dismutase. Well, that's a big deal, and people with a metabolic syndrome could really use that support.
The question is, what's the most economical way to get it? Gary, did you find anything?
No, there's several methods, but there's nothing really that tells you can make it at home or you can buy it already made. So
I wonder what
it's so new. I've called 2 vitamin stores this morning, health food stores, whatnot. Both
they didn't have much.
Nothing.
If any of you listening or watching the show today, any listener or viewer, please call. Let us know if you are using it. How are you buying it? How are you getting it? Are you buying it prepared? Are you preparing it? Do you have the equipment to do the electrolysis or whatever that procedure is, the science involved in making it? Let us know. Just give us a call. It's 877-897-8255. It's toll free. Lisa, it's been a while. It's been about a month or so since you've been on. How are you doing, man? You doing all right?
I'm doing well. Spring is springing here, which is always nice.
You live in a beautiful place. We have a nice picture of you sitting on the beach.
In my town, Beachland, yeah.
Yeah. You look like you're happy.
I moved from a large city to a little town, a little beach town in a beautiful valley. So, yes, I'm very happy.
I talked about happiness last week. There's a lot of research on happiness as part of wellness, you know.
It's a huge part of wellness, absolutely.
You get up every day hopeful and happy, yeah?
Absolutely, as best as I can. And if I'm not regularly, then I need to change some stuff.
I need to change some stuff. I'm using fluorescence every day. In fact, it's in my this one cup that I have. I made some tea, green tea, and then I added the fluorescence to it.
And this is a great time of the year for that because our body goes through a natural detoxification cycle in the spring and the fall. So it's a really lovely time to support that.
Can we talk about that for a little bit when we come back? And then whatever you wanted to cook on the show today, we'll serve that up too, okay?
Sounds great.
All right. Lisa Kilgour is my guest, educator for Flora. Very nice company. Do a great job. You're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition, coast to coast.
Don't be stressed out or anxious. Take Hempanol, the only raw CO2 hemp extract available. It's 100% organic with wild oreganol P73 extract. You might have heard about CBD, but there's no comparison. Hempanol has the power and potency you need to support your nervous system, stay calm and focused, and maintain a healthy immune system. Unlike other CBD oils, Hempanol contains the full spectrum of phytocannabinoids. Take Hempanol and feel great. And if you suffer from insomnia and can't seem to get that full night's rest, try Hempanol PM. Hempanol PM is specifically formulated to get you the rest you need without feeling sluggish when you wake. It's non-addictive, completely natural, and leaves you feeling energetic and ready to take on the day. To place your order, to find out where to find Hempanol in your area, call 1-800-243-5242. 800-243-5242. Or visit us at oreganol.com.
Udo's 369 Oil Blend by Flora provides all the essential omegas in one convenient blend. Flora's blend contains omega-3 and 6 essential fatty acids in the ideal 2-to-1 ratio, plus the added benefits of omega-9. Every cell, tissue, gland, and organ is dependent upon the presence of essential fatty acids. Flora only uses pure, fresh-pressed flax oil and blends it with sunflower, coconut, and sesame oils. This complete blend provides all the omegas that the body needs, since the body body can't make them, it is important to use Udo's oil daily. Just blend, mix, and drizzle it into every meal. The pleasant, nutty, buttery flavor of the oil can make it an easy addition to smoothies, salad dressings, and so much more. Udo's oil is omegas made easy. Make sure to get Udo's oil once a day, every day. Udo's oil is vegan, gluten-free, certified organic, and non-GMO to ensure the highest quality possible. For optimum freshness, Udo's oil is sealed in recyclable amber glass bottles to avoid damage from heat and light. Udo's oil is available at local health food stores. Find it in the cooler.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation, and it comes from a plant that is not so new, agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
Still looking for your fountain of youth? It's Zinnia. Look no further than the beauty aisle of your favorite health and nutrition store. Zinnia is the newest product from Form Essentials, the brand that brought you solace. So you know it's filled with the highest quality ingredients. Many cosmetic products only treat topically, while Zinnia addresses aging and hair loss from within. Formulated to support the growth of radiant hair, skin, and nails, Zinnia is sure to help you turn back the hands of time and assist you in aging gracefully. Zinnia provides a spectrum of key vitamins and other evidence-based natural ingredients such as alpha-lipoic acid, biotin, and collagen and elastin peptides, all combined in one capsule for your convenience. By promoting beauty from the inside out, you're strengthening your cells and creating a lasting enhancement to your natural beauty. Zinnia fits into your daily routine and can be taken to boost your current cosmetic products. Available now at leading health and nutrition stores. Ask for Zinnia by name. Start taking Zinnia hair, skin, and nails today and get ready to look amazing.
At Country Life Vitamins, we've been helping people live happy, healthy lives since 1971, and we believe integrity should always be our #1 ingredient. We are committed to this belief because you deserve high-quality nutrition, specifically crafted with the highest standards to support your health. Country Life's manufacturing facility is an NSF GMP-registered facility, as well as USDA certified organic, so you can feel good about the products you're taking. Country Life Vitamins is also the first supplement company in the United States to have a complete line of products certified gluten-free. That's over 500 products. Country Life Vitamins' pledge of integrity is based on 5 standards: authenticity, cleanliness, freshness, consistency, and accuracy. Ask for Country Life's top-selling products, such as Coenzyme B Advanced for increased energy or Flex Able for joint health. Country Life Vitamins' commitment to ensure all of our products are pure, wholesome, gluten-free supplements full of natural goodness provides peace of mind with the knowledge you are using a brand you can trust.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Flora, premium organic oils, teas, tonics, and supplements. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. A. Vogel, Europe's leading brand of herbal medicine. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Lisa Kilgour is my guest today, and spend the rest of the time on the show with us, and that's good. She makes for a very good guest. I enjoy talking with her, and knows what she's doing up there in British Columbia, so it's all good. It's a little early up there, I think, but we appreciate her being on. She's an educator for Flora. Go to flora.com. Lisa, as I said, headed into that last set of messages, over the past several weeks now, a couple of months or so, I've been using fluorescence to help detox my liver because of chemo and radiation. What do you think about that as a strategy, number one? Do you think it's legitimate? And what is it about fluorescence? And I'll have Lisa explain what it is. What is it about that product that would, in fact, make it legitimate? So I'll let you make your argument.
Well, I really love fluorescence, and I love it because it's a really gentle but fully whole body detoxification, and it's based on tradition. It's an old Ojibwe formula, and then it was given to the formulator Renee Case about 95 years ago, and it's been worked on since then. And fluorescence is keeping to the very original Ojibwe formula.
What kind of formula?
Ojibwe. It's from the First Nations, Ojibwe peoples.
Okay, you drop that in there, there may be a few people that don't even know what you're talking about there.
So it's a traditional First Nations formulation, and we don't know how long it was used in with the Ojibwe people before Renee Case got it, but she got it 95 years ago. So there's a lot of time and effort put into the perfection of this formulation.
Where was indigenously? Where did they live?
They were, I believe, and I could be wrong about that. I believe they're West Coast Canada, but I'm not sure.
I think you're right. I think you're right about that. Mm-hmm. But, okay, so the genesis of fluorescence finds itself in some associated with a indigenous native culture called the Ojibwe.
Yes.
And Lord knows how long they had it. Whatever they. This is intriguing. I didn't know any of this. This is why I like doing the show. We work without a net. I didn't expect you to say that, and I love that. We're going to look into the Ojibwe here in a second. So they must have somehow figured out some way to put these herbs together, and then who picked it up?
Renee Case, who is a nurse, and she picked it up out of desperation. She was looking for a solution for some of her patients and started using it with patients with chronic illnesses, and we're getting great results. And so some doctors were sending patients to her, and then she teamed up with a physician, JFK's physician, Dr. Bruce, and they continued to work on it until Flora Flora got the formulation in 1992. So Flora has kept to Renee and Dr. Bruce's original eight herb formula.
Unbelievable. I didn't know any of that.
So it's got a huge history.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm not supposed to know everything. That's why you're here, right?
And what's beautiful about it is the Ojibwe people believed in the synergy of herbs, that they were a unified spirit. And when you put herbs together, they became bigger and stronger as a united force. And that's why this is 8 herbs, not 1 herb. And each herb plays their own role, and then they work together like a symphony to create an even more beautiful product.
I'll be darned. So let's talk about, the Ojibwe was spelled O-J-I-B-W-E. All right.
Yes, I believe that sounds
also known as the Chippewa.
Yes. So the Chippewa, I think, might be East Coast then. I might be entirely wrong.
According to, I'm looking at Wikipedia. I'm not, it has its faults, but there are a large group of Native Americans and First Nations in North America. There are Ojibwe communities in both Canada and the United States. In Canada, they are the second largest population among First Nations, surpassed only by the Cree. So these are native Indians. Mm-hmm. I love learning, don't you? Isn't that fun? And now here's what's intriguing to me. I wonder what was in their mind when you're going to tell us what the essential herbs are. How did they figure that out? How did they know what it was going to do? There were no clinical trials. Sort of keep that in your mind as we go along. What are the ingredients?
So what they put together was there's 8 herbs, and it's burdock root, sheep sorrel, slippery elm, watercress, Turkish rhubarb, kelp, blessed thistle, and red clover.
My. And what do you, anything you want to say about these individually, these herbs, or in combination? I mean,
well, in combination, they support all parts of the body's detoxification system. So yes, it's supporting your liver in its ability to move those toxins out, but it's also supporting your lymph and your skin and your lungs and your blood. It's doing all forms of detoxification because that's what our body does. So it's supporting what our body is naturally doing and giving it the nutrients needed to be able to properly detoxify.
So it's good for the lymphatic system.
It's great for the lymphatic system. It's even great for your lungs, and we forget about detoxifying our lungs when we're looking at a detox.
So it's an Jibway extract tincture. Is that what it is? Or is it a tea? What?
It's a tea, actually. So it's a water extraction. And Flora is wonderful at water extractions. They have a very specific method to take each herb and extract it as best as possible, making it into a tea. So that's why you can mix it into water or warm water or whatever you're drinking, including the green tea you're drinking, because it mixes beautifully as a water-soluble tea.
In the mid-1920s, Renee Cassé, is that how you pronounce her last name?
I think it's Case, but it could be Cassé. I haven't heard it.
She was a head nurse at the Sisters of Providence Hospital in Northern Ontario. Come back, I'm going to tell you more. That's why I love doing this show. I didn't expect that to come up, and learn something here today. I hope you're learning as well. I pay very close attention to these kind of origins of a supplement product. This fluorescence finds its origin in a native indigenous group of people, and I find that so intriguing. We'll come back, we're going to explore it further. I think it has great relevance for everybody listening to Let's Talk Nutrition Coast to Coast. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition, where we talk about how you can take charge of your health. And you can. Glad you could tune in today to either listen to or watch the show. You can watch it at www.letstalknutrition.com. You can do a couple of other things at that site, too.
You can also go to our Facebook page at letstalknutrition.com. You can also download the app at letstalknutrition.com. Get the app from your Android or iOS device, and you can go on there, and you have 3 little buttons. It's the simplest, easiest little app I think they've ever made. It's got a beautiful picture of Doc, and then it opens up, and then there's the videos, and then it has a button on there for offers. And if you click the little button for offers, it tells you what's going on. And right now you have a save $5 off a $35 purchase. And the code is GARCO. And that's capital GARKO, all caps.
Yeah, it'll take you to the VDCUSA.com website where you can shop and then get a discount. That's good. And I opened the first portion of the show today talking about cancer as conscription. The war metaphor, the literature is replete with cancer being a battle that's part of a bigger war that you must engage in. That's an interesting metaphor. It's almost intuitively, it has a lot of intuitive appeal. I've used it myself. I am not opposed to the use of it. It's just, I'm just commenting on it and giving you my take on it. It's useful because it does sort of capture the condition of things when a person is faced with some disease-threatening, life-threatening health issue, whether it's cancer or some other one or an accident. And it's a war in which you did not volunteer to participate. You were conscripted. And when the doctor looked at you and said, you have cancer, you are now drafted, my man or woman, into a battle that you did not ask to for which you did not volunteer. But what's interesting about this war is that there's no boot camp. No boot camp. There's no getting you ready to go fight the enemy. The minute you're told that the battle is, you are in an immediate skirmish. The battle begins. The war is on. And it's stunning to receive that kind of news. And what happens when you're told about a life-threatening disease, whether it's cancer or some other, or you're now had a terrible accident and your life is on the line, the stress response kicks in. You have 3 choices: fight, flee, or freeze. Some people do flee. They go into denial. And then they behave in ways that put themselves in jeopardy. Some freeze. They don't know what to do. Stunned into a state of shock. Others immediately begin to fight, which is what you really need to do if you want to live. The enemy in this war is not miles away or 100 yards or a few hundred yards away. The enemy is within. It does not play by Geneva Convention rules. Geneva rules of convention for war. No. No. There are no rules. It's an insidious enemy. And it will take your life because that's what it's destined to do, designed to do. Question is, what do you do? How do you get engaged? Do you just do what your doctor tells you to do and hopefully you have a good one? or a team like I was blessed to have? How do you take charge of this? Nobody ever told you were going to get cancer or have this terrible accident. Nobody ever prepared you. They didn't pack you a backpack and gave you instructions or put you through several weeks of training or a seminar. And the battle is hand to hand. The enemy is there, hand to hand, every single moment of every single day. And it's intimidating. Anybody tells you that it's not, they're not telling you the truth. Now you have to choose how to fight it. I'm writing about that whenever I can now. We are not prepared for those kind of moments. Is there a way to prepare for them? Perhaps there is. I've always said there is. And it can happen at any time. Children are conscripted into the battle. The elderly and everybody in between, whether you're rich or poor, black or white, gay or straight, Democrat or Republican, believer or atheist, makes no difference. It doesn't care. It's trying to build its own army to destroy. Literally. It conscripts people to destroy them. That's an interesting way. If you want to use the war metaphor, then let's use it honestly. That's what that war metaphor is all about, man. It's not just fighting the battle. You got to understand the conditions on the ground for which you are now conscripted. And you have to get prepared as you're fighting the battle. It's bizarre. I can tell you that. And it's dramatic. And it's everything people tell you that it is that have the experience. That's why your health is your wealth. And that's why your health is the wealth of those that care about and love you. I end the show every day saying that. And I believe it. And you will become consumed with that war every single moment. And you better, because it will take you out. Some people give up. They surrender. They freeze. They put their hands up and say, okay, that's a choice. Or you can flee and not do what you need to do. Or you can fight and do what you need to do. Whatever that may mean to you. And everybody has their own way of doing it. There's not a single person listening to this show or watching it, not one, who doesn't know someone or has themselves not been affected by a life-threatening disease, especially cancer. Not one single person. I know that because I know the numbers. If there's one, I'm shocked. We all are in this together. And that's why we have to help one another and love one another and not just dispense information, but to be empathetic, compassionate, and loving. That's part of fighting the battle, and you need every other troop you can find to help you. That's commentary, that's not reporting. So I wanted to share that with you so you understand, give you some insight into this, at least this individual's take on this battle, this war metaphor that's used. Lisa Kilgour is my guest today. She's a great guest. We'll come back. We're going to talk about fluorescence, and other products from Flora, a wonderful company.
If you've ever had digestive issues slow you down, it's time to live digestively with the #1 high-potency probiotic, Ultimate Flora. Because with 50 billion live cultures inside you, life feels a little lighter, a little livelier, a little more you. No matter where life takes you, live digestively with Ultimate Flora probiotics from Renew Life. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. #1 probiotic brand with 15 billion or more cultures based on annual sales. How can a sweet little fruit gummy help you live digestively? Ultimate Flora probiotic gummies put the ultimate natural digestive support to work inside you to help you feel a little lighter, a little more you. And if raspberry lemonade's a little more you, feel bubbly in a good way with Ultimate Flora probiotic fizzy drink mix. Ultimate Flora probiotic gummies and fizzy drink mix. 2 great ways to live digestively, deliciously. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Are you waking up each day to the life you have to live or to the life you want to live? Better health shouldn't be left to chance. Smart choices to living longer and stronger include making Kyolic aged garlic extract a part of your daily routine. For years, medical researchers have recommended adding Kyolic to the diet as a powerful tool to enhancing overall heart and immune health. Recent clinical studies at UCLA Medical Center using Kyolic suggest that garlic may slow plaque formation in the arteries and support healthy cholesterol and homocysteine levels. Previous research also shows Kyolic may enhance your immune system defenses. Kyolic is organic, odorless, and the only antioxidant garlic supplement available worldwide. Maintaining a healthier you could extend your life. Your wellness begins with Kyolic aged garlic extract, available everywhere fine nutritional supplements are sold. Visit kyolic.com, that's KYOLIC.com, or call 1-800-421-2998 for a free sample today.
Still looking for your fountain of youth? It's Zinnia. Look no further than the beauty aisle of your favorite health and nutrition store. Zinnia is the newest product from Form Essentials, the brand that brought you solace. So you know it's filled with the highest quality ingredients. Many cosmetic products only treat topically, while Zinnia addresses aging and hair loss from within. Formulated to support the growth of radiant hair, skin, and nails, Zinnia is sure to help you turn back the hands of time and assist you in aging gracefully. Zinnia provides a spectrum of key vitamins and other evidence-based natural ingredients such as alpha-lipoic acid, biotin, and collagen and elastin peptides, all combined in one capsule for your convenience. By promoting beauty from the inside out, you're strengthening your cells and creating a lasting enhancement to your natural beauty. Zinnia fits into your daily routine and can be taken to boost your current cosmetic products. Available now at leading health and nutrition stores. Ask for Zinnia by name. Start taking Zinnia hair, skin, and nails today and get ready to look amazing.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted Best Independent Chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Alga Life, Algae for Life, CV Sciences, From Seed to Shelf, New Chapter, The Benefit of Nature's Wisdom, NeoCell, The True Science of Collagen, Yerba Prima, Pioneers in Internal Cleansing, Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Lisa Kilgour from Flora. Go to flora.com. They're pretty cool, you know. And Lisa's up in British Columbia. She lives in a beautiful place. She's healthy. She's vital. You know, filled with vitality and enthusiasm and passion. We love all of that. Lisa, welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
I'll get you to comment on that opening. Too much?
On
my monologue just now that you heard. Was it too much? Too intense?
It wasn't too much. You've had cancer. I haven't had cancer. So your experience plays a vital role in this conversation. Well, all that I would add is the missing element of healing, of the body's innate wisdom of knowing how to heal if given the opportunity. That's a belief that I have, but it hasn't been tested in such a life-threatening illness. So my opinion is not as valid as yours is.
No, your opinion is valid. The body, when you have some insidious chronic disease that has the potential to take your life, if just left alone, you will die.
Absolutely, yes.
You will die. When my oncologist looked at me and he said, "We have not a moment to waste," there was a metacommunication there. Mm-hmm. And I asked him, "Why is that, Dr. Fink?" He said, "Because the distance between your neck and your brain is very short," meaning the cancer in my neck could metastasize to my brain. Mm-hmm. Right? He said, we have not a moment to waste. When you're stage 4, you're in a lot of trouble.
Mm-hmm. Okay? There's no stage 5.
Thank you very much. That's exactly what I said. I said that several times to many people. There is no stage 5. The body does have a wisdom to heal itself, but it doesn't have the ability to overtake that kind of invasion of an enemy, to use the war metaphor, or insult. It will not do it by itself. It does need a lot of assistance.
Absolutely, and it's wonderful that we have the technology we have today to be able to help our body in those times.
Yes, both scientific medical technology as well as knowledge from thousands of years of insight and practice in different cultures. We use that as well. So fluorescence, I've been using it now, and I love that product. I have it every day. I do 4 ounces a day. By the way, I don't know what the recommendation is. I think it's 2 ounces twice a day.
You're taking the perfect amount for detoxification.
Mm-hmm. And it tastes good. I add a little bit of honey. I had organic honey, usually Manuka or some other or an organic honey, and that's it. And I do that every single day.
Lovely.
What else? You came with a menu today that you, as the chef, you wanted to serve up. What are we going to consume here today? What did you prepare for us?
Well, what I wanted to talk about today was energy and the deficiencies of energy that especially women have right now in North America, and mostly due to a very important mineral deficiency.
And that is?
Iron. Many women I see are dealing with exhaustion, absolute fatigue and exhaustion. And research has found that 50% of those women dealing with exhaustion, that's a huge percentage, 1 in 2, are actually dealing with an iron deficiency. And we become deficient in iron because it is actually a very difficult mineral to absorb. And as women, we also tend to lose iron faster than men due to how our body functions.
Is it possible to get too much iron into your body?
Absolutely. And when we take in too much iron, it can be an oxidative stress. It can be a very, very difficult mineral for our body to handle. So the form of iron when supplementing is really important because there are 2 forms. There's the heme iron, which is the fully formed type of iron that comes from animal protein. And that is the kind that we can have an overload. Our body has to deal with because it has to absorb it. Then there's the non-heme iron, that if we take a non-heme iron, which is found in vegetables, if we take it in a really absorbable form, then our body will convert it as needed. And if our iron level is fine, then we convert a very small percentage. But if our iron level is low, then we convert a very high percentage, and then our body gets what it needs.
Is iron from a nutritional dietary standpoint better? Is it found in higher degrees in animal meat, in meat, or plants?
It's generally a higher density in animal protein and animal meats, and it's in that heme form. So if you're really low and you're just getting it from your diet, that can be the better form, but you can have an iron overload. The vegetable method, which is using things like spinach or molasses or all these different herbs that are really high in iron, need cofactors, in particular vitamin C, for the conversion from non-heme to heme. The issue, though, is iron has to ionize in our stomach, and frequently our stomach is weak. So the absorption of iron frequently is the cause of low iron that supplementation isn't bringing up. And that's what I deal with a lot. I work with a lot of people who have tried supplementing and their iron level is still staying low, and that's due to difficulty in absorbing it.
Mm-hmm. And I suspect that there's a nice product at Flora that will take care of this. We'll come back. We'll explore that here on Let's Talk Nutrition Coast to Coast.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace, for healthy sleep naturally.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering, you're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
To Let's Talk Nutrition, wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show, and whatever you may be doing. Lisa Kilgour is my guest, educator for Flora. Go to flora.com. She's been talking about iron and iron deficiency and how it can contribute to a lack of energy and so on. But you have to be careful from the type of iron you get and if it's in a supplement, the source too, there as well. We're going to resume that theme and conversation in 1 second. I need to go to Tampa, Florida. Steve had called in earlier, and I didn't pick up his call quick enough, but we got him now. Steve, thanks a lot. Sorry I didn't get to you right away. Thanks for calling back, man.
That's okay. Thanks for having me on.
So I was talking about hydrogen water. You have some insight that you might help us to understand better.
Yeah. Hydrogen water is something we looked at a little while back. It's such a unique molecule. When you add hydrogen to the fluid, it basically does so many things. It's just like other antioxidants like glutathione, but it has such a powerful effect when it goes in the body. And there's a couple different ways you can get it in. Whether just hydrogen water that you take in orally, or you could put it in a bag, inject hydrogen in a bag of saline, and then run it into your body. There's just so many benefits, and anytime that you can get antioxidants in your body to try to reduce oxidative stress, it's awesome.
In the computer notes that are on my screen, they have Replenish 4. What is that?
It's I'm
sorry,
IV.
Replenish IV. Okay, I got you.
Okay, Replenish IV. We actually that's our main thing. We do IVs, and it's all proactive wellness.
Where do you do that? What's the name of your?
The company's Replenish IV. We're located in Channelside. We're actually inside of Opus Health down in Channelside.
Oh, yeah.
Literally looking at the Florida Aquarium if you walk out the front door.
Oh. What kind of people come in, from what walks of life, for what purposes do they seek hydrogen replenishment, if you will?
Well, what we do right now is with our IVs, we do things like for people that have a condition, whether they have like an autoimmune disorder. I heard you talking a little bit about iron deficiency, coming in to get a good methylcobalamin injection or added to their infusion. People that are sports, people that are professional athletes that just, they beat up their body and they rely on their body for their living. And people that just, have like a type A personality. They really work hard. They may go out. They may do CrossFit. They may ride bikes, row, everything like that. They're just all sorts of walks of life, from basically the young adult to the older person who just needs a little bit of boost, or maybe it's just not getting enough hydration in their day.
This is interesting. First, I appreciate you calling in and sharing.
Absolutely.
Can they buy it in a bottle and drink it that way?
Well, with the hydrogen water, you can. You have to get it from certain places. Just the basic water itself, we don't provide just the basic water. What we can do is add it to an infusion. Basically, I don't know if you're familiar with ozone. It's similar to ozone.
I see.
In that it has you can add that to an infusion. But yes, they're making hydrogen water, and it's everything. All the research we've done, and we work with an all-natural pharmacy and a biochemist, and all the research they've done is that it's very beneficial. I mean, taking in antioxidants that can go in and help fight oxidative stress is never a bad thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you for calling in. Gary made that contact, and I wanted to get a take on it. I can't know everything, a lot about everything. I know a lot about a lot of things, and some of them I know a lot about, but I'm always looking to learn and educate myself as well as the listener and the viewer of the show. So I appreciate you taking a moment to call Let's Talk Nutrition.
Absolutely. Appreciate you having us. Thanks again. Good talking with you.
My pleasure. Maybe we'll get a chance to meet face-to-face.
Would love to.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Steve. Lisa Kilgour, welcome back to the show. Looking a little bit into iron here, your point about the different types of iron, sometimes people wanting to do a good thing end up doing some harm, don't they?
Absolutely. So if you're taking a supplement form of iron and it's a heme form, that meat-based form, and you aren't low in iron, you can actually damage your body. It's a potent free radical. It can really cause a lot of stress on the body.
Should somebody have can they do blood work which they can, because my mom was always iron deficient. You can get a blood test and check your iron levels, can't you?
You can, absolutely. It just frequently is missed in blood work, and 1 out of 4 women are iron deficient in North America, and only 20% of pregnant women have enough iron for their pregnancy. So it is really, really common. If we take it in a form, the non-heme form, but a very absorbable one, then there's no worries that if your iron level comes up or if it's fine, there's no harm to the body whatsoever. But if it is needed, the body can convert it and use it. It just needs to be in a really absorbable form is the issue.
Some report in some quarters, they report that iron deficiency they characterize it as the most common nutritional deficiency in the world. Have you ever read that?
Absolutely, I have. And it's incredibly common. And it's the one deficiency that is common in even the Western world, even in first world countries.
Just as a chemistry sidebar, iron averages about 3.8 grams total in men, about 2.3 grams in women. In blood plasma, the iron is chemically bound, tightly so, to a protein called transferrin. And again, that's a sidebar and just something we want to keep in mind. Iron deficiency anemia. That's a particular kind of anemia, and I forget the product, but they used to talk about iron. Do you suffer from iron deficiency anemia? I mean, this is back in the day. It's still a valid dietary issue.
Absolutely. And frequently when you get the diagnosis, you're given a prescription, at least in Canada, you're given a prescription iron supplement, which is 300 milligrams of heme iron, and that can cause a lot of digestive distress. What has actually been found is lower doses of absorbable forms of iron don't have any of the digestive symptoms, but provide the same ability to bring your iron levels up.
What's the name of the Flora product?
Floradix, and it's once again a really traditionally made product.
Floradix.
It's a whole food product that has fermented iron, so it's already been pre-digested, and it's a solution which is the iron has been dissolved in this whole food solution.
I'll give you a chance.
All the cofactors needed for absorption.
I'm going to give you a chance to break that down even further in a moment. Turns out, I've told many nurses about that, and that's the exact product I used to give to my mother. It worked.
During the life cycle, the type and amount of probiotics needed for best results changes as the body ages and experiences different health conditions. For this reason, Udo's Choice Probiotic Blends by Flora are available in formulations and concentrations based on published clinical studies. The Udo's Choice line of probiotics offers 7 powerful probiotic blends that are specifically formulated to be age and condition specific for either infants, children, adults, advanced adults, or those with specific health needs. All 7 blends of Udo's probiotics use only medicinal strains of friendly probiotic bacteria. Each of the Udo's Choice probiotics are multi-strain formulas, which means they benefit the entire intestinal tract. Take a proactive approach to maintaining gastrointestinal well-being, a core foundation of overall good health, by using the right probiotic supplement. Udo's Choice probiotics are science-based, condition-specific, vegetarian, raw, and gluten-free. Find them in the cooler at local health food stores.
As a family-owned company since 1968, Now Foods has spent the last 46 years building a legacy in the natural health industry as a trusted leader. Now provides a comprehensive approach to wellness by offering more than 1,400 high-quality health foods, supplements, sports nutrition, and personal care products at an affordable price. Now believes that natural is better. They don't use artificial colors, flavors, or sweeteners, and they offer many vegetarian, organic, and gluten-free products. Their foods are all non-GMO. Since their beginning, Now has grown grown to become an award-winning leader in the natural health industry. But one thing has never changed: their commitment to providing the highest quality products at the best value to empower people to lead healthier lives. High quality doesn't have to mean high price. From essential oils to amino acids, multivitamins to natural sweeteners, Now has you covered. To find a store near you that carries Now products, or for more information, visit nowfoods.com. That's nowfoods.com.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, they have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
Did you know that the most common form of calcium supplement today is calcium carbonate, also known as limestone? You don't eat rocks as part of your balanced diet, so why would you choose to supplement your bone health nutritional needs with limestone? Our bodies understand and seek whole food sources of nutrition. New Chapter is proud to deliver Bone Strength Take Care, a calcium complex that delivers key bone health nutrients in the form of whole food, not rocks. Bone Strength Take Care also delivers key bone nourishing nutrients including vitamins D3 and K2. Vitamin K2 is of critical importance as it ensures calcium is placed in the bone where it's needed and stays out of the arteries where it's not. Discover for yourself the whole food bone health alternative to rocks. Bone Strength Take Care, the best-selling natural bone health supplement in America. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Flora, premium organic oils, teas, tonics, and supplements. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. A. Vogel, Europe's leading brand of herbal medicine. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Here's the LTN health question of the day. My guest today, Lisa Kilgour, made some very good points about iron. She talked about iron deficiency. Some know it as iron deficiency, anemia, whatever. Considered, as I reported earlier, one of the most common nutritional deficiency in the world. It's reported in some quarters. Here's the question. Which of the following are symptoms of iron deficiency? Which of the following would reflect iron deficiency? Which of the following symptoms? A, fatigue. B, dizziness. C, hair loss. D, all of the above. Which of the following would indicate iron deficiency anemia? fatigue, dizziness, hair loss, or all of the above? Give us a call.
You can reach us at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-8255.
Have you ever experienced it, Lisa?
I have. And it was a low-grade iron deficiency that I didn't realize it was actually iron that was causing the problem. But I was feeling some of the symptoms that you just mentioned, and so I started taking iron, then got my iron level tested, and it was low, but not that low. And I was still causing quite a lot of symptoms.
But low enough for you to be symptomatic.
Exactly, yeah.
And
sometimes you can be borderline and be symptomatic.
Exactly. Floradex, that product, I recommend it unconditionally. I gave that to my mom. That product, she took it. She always had low iron. It was always a problem. And I managed it with Floradex. And I remember one time we went in to get some blood. They wanted to test her blood, and it was too low in iron. So I put her on Floradex. We went back to the same clinic. The nurses flipped out. They said, how did you get her iron up so high? How do you do that? We have patients all the time in here. We don't know what to tell them. I said, Floradex. You got to use Floradex. And you don't get constipated with Floradex, right?
No, you don't. They've studied it and found that there was very, 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 very low rates of any digestive issues, almost nil. And what it shows is that you don't need high doses of iron, you need absorbable iron. And when it's put into a food base, when it's fermented into a food base, it makes it so much easier to absorb. So this very hard mineral gets into our body and our bloodstream a lot easier.
Floradex, sold in fine health stores throughout North America and stores that are trying to be fine. Let's go to Tuscaloosa. Who would have? Rosie. Hi, Rosie. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
All things considered, we're doing okay. Let's see if you can get this $25 supplement gift card. Which of the following symptoms reflect iron deficiency? A, fatigue, B, dizziness, C, hair loss, or D, all of the above?
D, all of the above.
Yeah, and then some. Brittle or grooved nails, hair thinning, impaired immune system, irritability. You know, it's really amazing how iron deficiency affects a person. Congratulations, you won a $25 supplement gift card, Rosie.
Thank you.
How's the weather in Tuscaloosa today?
It's beautiful.
Beautiful day today. Were you born and raised there?
No. I'm a little bit down further south.
Further south. Yeah, Tuscaloosa. We have a lot. We have a strong audience in Tuscaloosa, and we appreciate it. Do you happen to know off the top of your head the radio station in Tuscaloosa?
Yes, 104.3.
AM?
FM.
FM. Oh, on the FM dial. Well, we appreciate that station picking up our show. We're grateful. And we're grateful for you listening as well. Congratulations, you won a $25 supplement gift card.
Thank you.
Let's go to Marietta, Georgia. We're in the South today. Albert. Hi, Albert.
Hello,
Welcome.
Dr. Galko. I just called in to wish you the very best on your operation sometime this week.
Oh, you remember? Yeah, I have surgery this Thursday.
Yeah. Another question is there a possibility we could get Dr. McBaron on the air talking about olive oil together with Mr. Ed?
Boy, that's a good boy. I never thought of doing that. I can explore that. I don't know if that's possible. I know that once they retired, I haven't heard hide nor hair of them.
I know, but as a guess, maybe I don't know, because I'd like to settle the question about. I've been taking olive oil for the last 20 years, and
do you have heart disease? Do you have heart disease?
Nothing. So far, I'm 81 now, and
they've never diagnosed you with plaque in your arteries?
No, the blood flow is perfect, and everything so far working well.
So far, so good, right?
So far, so good. Now
I will keep talking about this debate about oil, vegetable oil, and, you know, Dr. Caldwell Esselstyn advocates for no oil. He's a cardiac surgeon. He has reversed heart disease. I will present the evidence as it as objectively as I can, Al, to keep informing you and others in the audience.
No, I don't take any other oil except olive oil.
All right, stay with, at least do that.
Yeah.
Just do that. Don't stay away. I shouldn't tell you what to do. You have to make that choice. I can only tell you what I do, and I can tell you what my review of the literature suggests to me, which I've shared. Thanks for calling. Thank you for your well wishes, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Gow.
Oh, thank you. You know, the only problem with you, Lisa, is that you're not on often enough.
Well, bring me on more. I'm happy to come on.
Yeah. What are you going to do today?
Oh, I'm teaching a workshop later this evening to a bunch of new holistic nutritionists.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Helping them start their business and get the word out that they're around, that sort of thing.
Real quick, Dal, what's your question, Dal?
How do I know if my iron is heme or non-heme? I have iron 65 milligram, 325 milligrams ferrous sulfate. Doesn't say anything about heme or non-heme.
It's ferrous sulfate. Is that heme or non-heme?
I think it's heme.
Mm-hmm. And he should be doing non-heme, right?
Right.
A lot of the supplements are heme. It's the non-heme that you don't have to worry about.
All right. I'll look up ferrous sulfate and tell you if it's heme or non-heme. We're off the air in a moment, but stay tuned tomorrow. I'll make sure I open with that, Dal, and I'll let you know.
You bet. Thank you.
Thank you, Dal. Lisa, thank you so much. We enjoy having you on the show. Go ahead.
Thanks so much for having me. It was a great way to spend my morning.
Don't forget to like us on our Facebook page, Let's Talk Nutrition, all one word.
We love that. And it's a privilege to be on the air with you all every day, each and every one of you. Your health is your wealth, and your health is the wealth of those that care about and love you.